Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I am very thankful and very grateful to have you here today, beautiful soul. As always, the card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, in case you're curious as to know which cards I do use. And happy holidays. It's Christmas Eve for those that decide to celebrate. And happy holidays for everyone. Okay, for everything coming up and everything that has been. Yule, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, New Year's. So happy holidays, everyone. All right, so let us begin our angel messages for today. 44 on the timer. Okay, so the angels are with us. 44 also represents 8. It's a master number of 8, so therefore a higher form of abundance and material and spiritual balance. So I feel like things are definitely in balance. Oh, ooh, they just flew right out of the deck. Okay, we have Archangel Jeremiah, new beginnings. Archangel Jeremiah is here to help alleviate us from past karmic ties. This card says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving, a compassionate review of the past. So this is the Judgment card in the Tarot. This is the card that appears right before the world, and the world always represents everything, a major cycle being complete, because the major arcana, the purple cards in this deck, represent the major arcana, and major arcana are always things that are divinely orchestrated by our higher selves, as well as by those that watch over us. Okay, our spirit guides, our ancestors, our totem animals, God, Holy Spirit, the angels, you know, everything working together with us with this cooperation. So there's this sense of this coming together. Okay, I'm seeing the family there. I'm seeing like a mutual joint awakening. Okay, I'm seeing it's almost like things have been restored and cleansed. So perhaps if you felt there were difficulties in your existing relationships, these are being restored to you, or perhaps there's been ties that have been cut off that are necessary and new relationships coming in. 222 on the timer. Okay, so the universe is with us. We're definitely channeling the right messages there. We have 20. Okay, so 2 with a 0, and zeros in numerology always strengthen. Okay, they amplify the energy of the preceding number. So this is like that duality energy, the yin and the yang. Okay, so like I said, there's this energy of balance, okay, going on here. And I'm seeing Archangel Jeremiah there, you know, really hearken onto you. Okay, that new experiences are here. Okay, and I know we spoke to, we've been speaking about forgiveness. Okay, so Archangel Jeremiah is helping us to really ground that into our essence and our core about compassion and forgiveness. Okay, and being very open. We have the Empress here. We have Page of Michael, and we have 2 of Raphael. And this is beautiful because this is like you and your destined person feeling each other. I'm really feeling this too, like this is now a little bit of a twin flame reading. Okay, so for those that resonate with the twin flame path, this reading is definitely for you. And for those that don't, this is just maybe you and your desired or specific person, perhaps a soulmate, or just a aspect of deepening that relationship with yourself, self-love. I'm really feeling this like a twin flame reading. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So yeah, the angels are saying you have not given up on this love, and do not give up on this love. There is a wonderful channel on YouTube called Healing and Beyond, and the gentleman that runs the channel, his name is Michael, and he does Reiki energy, and that's basically what channel is about, transferring energies to people to help people along their paths heal and to grow. And he says, right at that moment when you feel like giving up is when your manifestation happens. So if you've been feeling like giving up, beautiful soul, the angels are saying, don't give up, because it's about to happen, especially because I feel like your manifestation has definitely been to be with your twin flame. okay, and for this person to reach out to you. But I'm definitely seeing this person reaching out to you. This person is just as much in desire of you as you are in desire of them, okay? And you're both creating wonderful things in your life, and that's why you're both mirroring each other. And I see the divine masculine, divine feminine. They're holding their palms up to each other. And when you hold your own palms together, okay, and if you close your eyes and you move your palms around, you can feel energy, okay, circulating. So there's this deep, heartfelt connection between the two of you. And Archangel Raphael is not only the archangel of healing, overall healing, and healing, in every form for just in every form for you, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, okay, even sexual healing. But Archangel Raphael is also a divine matchmaker and helps to bring partnerships together. Okay, so this is very beautiful. It's like the sun is rising on this new dawn, okay, and also the sun is setting on this old way of life. And you can feel each other, this deep connection. We have the Empress. So you're shining bright, beautiful soul, okay? Now, you could be resonating with a divine masculine energy, and you could just be tapping in this divine feminine energy, or you could be cross-watching for your divine feminine. But I feel like for many of you, you may be the divine feminine, okay? Archangel Gabriel is saying you're abundant, you've created such a beautiful things for yourself. Yes, luxurious or abundant resources, time to act upon your plans, creativity is rewarded. So what I'm feeling with this is I feel like you've been staying in your own lane. You've been doing your good work. You've been in that Eight of Pentacles energy, focused on the things that you love to do, and these things are generating more wealth and resources for you, okay? But the Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Gabriel are together saying, you are definitely very, like, there's this very fertile energy, okay? Perhaps for some of you, you are literally ready to give birth or to conceive, but I feel like for many of you, it's metaphorical. And it's saying that, this is a very fertile energy. Something is about ready to birth into your life. You're very abundant, okay? You're a goddess or a god, beautiful soul, okay? And that makes perfect sense because you are a child of God. Therefore, if you are a child of God, just as you are a child of an earth parent, you grow up to be an adult, right? Okay, like a human adult. The same thing here, if you are a child of God, then you grow up to be a god or a goddess, right? You come into your own. And that's what I'm really feeling here. And I see the doe in the background. Okay, the deer totem energy always represents peace, okay, as well as vigilance and gentleness, gentility. Okay, so I feel like this very gentle, graceful opening. I'm seeing like this real opening, okay, and connection. And you're shining so bright, beautiful soul, okay, divine feminine. The divine feminine is shining so very bright, and it's so very attractive to the divine masculine. And the divine masculine is definitely feeling this energy, and feeling like this energy of communication, because I see here the page of Michael, which is the page of swords in the tarot, truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. And I'm seeing this as the divine masculine, okay, desiring to come forward to express their truth. Pages represent messages, okay? Pages are also like the novice energy, or like beginner energy, or the energy of exploration and learning. So I feel like this is all about with this, like, learning from each other, the divine masculine, divine feminine, okay, because these two cards were together in the final spot, desiring to definitely have a very frank, because it says blunt, okay, just a very honest conversation, but this conversation is very heart opening, all right? And I see that the page there, this young man, he's flying his kite. So things are flying high, things are taking flight. Also, like, despite the fact that the weather looks almost like it could storm or rain, no matter what, this individual is still giving this a chance, right? That's what I'm hearing. So the divine masculine, no matter what, still desires to give this a chance. And I see the owl there. Okay, so the owl is helping the divine masculine to connect with his intuition, and also this is for you, divine feminine. So it says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So I feel like you're going to be having this very thorough, very frank, and almost like intellectual conversation, but it's also going to be balanced. So I see this balance between left and right brain. Okay, the left brain for the logical, the analytical, the concrete, the right brain for the abstract, the creative, the heart space energy. Okay, heartfelt. But yeah, so whatever happens, I see this happening successfully. Okay, so there is this, and it's challenging. Okay, I really definitely feel like, but the divine masculine says it's exciting. It's an exciting challenge, a challenge that they, I feel like the nerves. Okay, I feel a sense of nervousness, a little bit of anxiousness. I feel a little bit of like butterflies. Okay, maybe an upset digestion, an upset tummy. And I'm definitely feeling this more from the masculine energy, but divine feminine, because you are mirrors of each other with your twin, you will feel this too. Okay. I'm hearing heart palpitations. Okay. But this is also like at the same time very exciting, stimulating. Okay. So since we have messengers here with the page, I'm feeling the energy of the birds today, so I pulled out my Oracle of the Birds. So angels, what messages from the birds do you wish for the beautiful souls to know today? Okay, Garuda. We have immortality, blessings, auspiciousness, beautiful. We have nest, safety and security, and we have the sparrow, conviviality, and I'm also seeing this one, so that makes sense. Okay, the canary, joyfulness and positivity, beautiful, and I will pull those cards for it so you can see them, beautiful souls. Okay, so Garuda, immortality, blessing, auspiciousness, once again, over new beginnings, over that, the judgment card in the tarot represents the end of a journey, like awakening up to, knowing that the end is upon you, a release of the burdens, the doubts, the struggles, and because that's what forgiveness is. It's about freedom. Okay, freedom for ourselves, and I feel that freedom for yourself. So this new era that you're heading into is going to feel like deeply free, and I see so much gold energy here. Okay, so I feel like we have violet, we have green, we have blue. Okay, crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, we have the gold. Okay, I'm seeing like all this Christ consciousness, higher chakra energy. Okay, the chakras above the crown chakra, like soul star chakra and stuff. And we have bright yellow energy, so a lot of joy here. Okay, and this says the portals to the light worlds open for you, become the master of your being. Okay, so I feel like once again, because 20 in the major arcana, like I said with the judgment card, it's right before the world, and the world is the end of that major cycle. Okay, so this is like, when you come to that energy judgment in the world, it's like you've gone through all the previous energies and you've mastered them, right? Because in order to progress to the next one, you have to master the previous one before you can move on. So, although I would like to say, and the angels are saying this, it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you go forward and then you can go back, like a recidivism. Okay. You can experience previous energies and maybe you haven't fully mastered that, but the point is, like what I was speaking of, like, is in the tarot, there's that progression, but that's not always how it works in our lives, because sometimes there's surprises, there's nuances, there's the unexpected. Okay, so it's kind of like that saying, if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, or like, for me, it's almost like if life throws you a curveball, you're going to hit a home run anyway. just not in the way that you expect. So yeah, the portals are open. I'm really feeling that too. It's like this big release, because it's like, you know, you are an immortal being too, with immortality there. You are, like I said, yeah, hearkening to that God, goddess essence within you. You are a god or goddess, beautiful soul. And you are blessed, you are auspicious, you are abundant, okay? Pay attention to all of the signs around you, because the angels are showing you in your life how you can be abundant. And even if you just feel gratitude for one thing, you will generate more, okay? Because that which we're grateful for creates more, and that which we're not grateful for, we lose. So when we're grateful for things, even just one thing, and one thing leads to another, like dominoes, like when you knock over one domino, the whole stack falls over, right? So when you're grateful for one thing, it's just like a train, okay? 1555 on the timer. So 1 for new beginnings, okay, fresh energy, new starts, aces, excitement. 555 for major change there. So big change is coming your way. However it is that you desire that change. But I feel for many of you, it's like this is the energy of your manifestation with nest, safety, and security. Your manifestation is safe. You are safe, okay? You are being protected in the hands of God. You're being protected in your safe space. Your home is safe. Your children, your finances are all safe. Archangel Michael is here with you, protecting you. Archangel Gabriel is helping to trumpet in this new era. Okay, I'm hearing nest egg, okay? So I feel like somebody has definitely made, there's this investment, there's a gift coming to you. Perhaps there's a very big Christmas gift coming to someone here, okay? That's just with the blessing and this nest here, okay? I'm seeing that as like a really big Christmas gift in my mind's eye. So give space to your desires and visions. You are protected and looked after. Yes, that's what I said. So when we have space, okay, and that's what Archangel Jeremiah is helping us to do, okay, releasing like it's like you carry forward, okay, with the judgment, all the things that are positive that benefit you in this time. And just I want to stress too here, just because something's positive doesn't mean that it's for you, okay? It may have been Archangel Jeremiah will help release you from anything that is not currently benefiting you, assisting you, guiding you, serving you in any way, okay? Because only the things, you know, that are meant to come with you will come with you. And when we lighten the load, okay? So I'm definitely feeling today too, beautiful soul, if you can find things to maybe donate or give away, or if you're interested in feng shui, or just lightening the load of your physical items, okay? Because when we lighten the load of our physical items, we have psychic attachments to everything, literally, beautiful souls, to everything, to all of our relationships, right? To all of our physical items. You know, every thought, and thoughts create forms. I've skimmed through and read books about, actual thought forms being created. The more you think of thought, it creates an actual thought form. And some of them, if they're very negative, can create almost like blobbish looking, dark blobbish looking energies that can be above your head. They can be attached in your aura. You can get tears and disruptions in your aura, okay? So you form a psychic tie, a literal link to everything, okay? Everything in your life, from people to places to events to objects, okay? So when you lessen that load, okay, you open up space. And where there is space, it's like you're pouring out that cup so that the cup can be refilled with something new. Because if you're there's a time for your cup to be full and to overflow, okay? Like I said, with that balance energy, the 8 energy, the 2 energy there too. There's a time for it to be full and to overflow with all the things that, are meant to be in your life at that time. And then there's a time to pour the cup and empty it so that you can begin again and a fresh new start. And that's what's going on here. Okay, I feel like Archangel Jeremiah is helping you to pour out that cup, okay? Because the nest there is empty. So it's like something is about to be filled in that nest. Like I said, yes, beautiful. It's right above the Empress too. The nest, like I said, fertile energy, something being born. That nest has been created to be safe for this manifestation being born. Okay, or if that's literally a child being born, it's like, you know, there's that preparation, there's that space for something to be filled in that space. Okay, because when we hold on to things that don't serve us too, beautiful souls, the energy begins to stagnate. I remember reading in I don't remember the author, but it was a book about like feng shui, and feng shui is more than just letting go of things. It's also about certain placements and everything, and I'm not too savvy with all of it, but I remember in this book she was specifically talking about, like, and this is where I learned this, and I would mention the author, but unfortunately I don't remember. It was back in 2017, or was it 18 that I read this book? I think it was 2018 that I read this book, I believe. It may have been 17. But you know, she said if there's a lot, and if you have a lot of ties to a lot of things, and these things, you know, you're no longer using them, they're no longer have a purpose in your life, what it does, it weighs you down, and you can, she said she would perceive it like a stagnant smell, like for those that have like clear, I believe that's salience, yes, a heightened sense of smell. She could perceive it like that. So it creates like a heavy, musty smell, like almost like walking into a room that needs aired out, very stagnant energy, right? Because there's no flow. So I thought I would mention that there because I felt like that benefited. The angels were saying, go ahead and say it. So we have here Sparrow, conviviality. Create space for the new. A significant new development lies ahead. Indeed. So, as I said, the message is complement. It's just also complementary. And everything just is the synchronicities, right? Continue to expose themselves. The signs are all around us. And everything, and I learned this from another beautiful channel. Her channel is called Guided by Angels, Liz Harrison. And yes, 2222 on the timer there, so 22 and 22. Obviously the universe is with us. Both 22 is a master number of 4. So everything, I'm hearing ka-ching. Something, I just heard ka-ching about cashing in, okay, too, because 4s can represent grounding, good work, you know, putting in a lot of work and effort, a lot of, you know, investment into something, and can represent, you know, like I said, a nest egg, ka-ching. I'm hearing money, like a cash out, cash payment. Perhaps somebody's winning the lottery. I don't know. I feel like this gift of money, or perhaps you're just getting an unexpected gift of money. Something big is coming in, though. I was feeling twin flame. I'm also feeling money. Perhaps there's money coming from your twin flame in some way. I don't know, beautiful soul, but definitely something with money there too, or this sense of like, or something that feels like money to you, or something that's worth a lot of money. Okay, but yeah, create space for the new. So it said it. Yeah, pour out that cup. Archangel Jeremiah is helping you to gracefully pour away all the things that do not matter so you can refill your cup. Because when you have space for something new, then something new can enter in. Because you no longer are burdened, okay? Because that's what this asks us to. It's like laying down our burdens, okay? Laying down the struggles. Because when you hold on, when you clutch so tightly, it's like choking, corroding, asphyxiating. You're wasting away, okay? And that's why, you know, psychics can perceive that kind of like rotted death smell too, or that stagnant musty energy smell too, because it's like it'll literally it's literally choking the life force energy out of you, okay? So don't hold on to relationships, to objects, to anything that doesn't benefit you in this new for this new era, beautiful soul, because you have new things coming in. And when you break those connections, then you free it up for new ones to come in. So yeah, there's something new coming in. The sparrow is singing a joyful song for us to help come in. And I see that here with the canary, such bright, joyful energy. It says joyfulness and positivity. You are the light in this world. Your voice wants to be listened to. Okay, so I feel that again, like this communication, and it's above this too, about this joyful, you know, I feel like this very frank, blunt energy, but at the same time, it's going to be joyful. It's going to be fun. You're going to see the beauty of it. You're going to feel it. Okay, and I feel like that's what's new too, is this connection. Okay, this conversation coming in, taking that chance. Even if, you know, it may look like, oh, that doesn't look so good, you know, the weather kind of looks stormy, but the young man, he's still flying the kite anyway. And actually, what you thought was going to happen is not what's going to happen, okay? It's not going to be rocky or stormy or turbulent in any way, okay? There's no I'm not feeling any tumultuous energy here or any upset. I'm feeling actually like, oh, well, like if you come like okay, so I saw 22555, so 2555. So it's like, yeah, this big change definitely has to do with this deep connection, this 2 of Raphael for sure. Twin flame energy here, beautiful soul, okay? I feel like too, like your divine masculine with the ka-ching, I feel like this individual has money, okay? The divine masculine definitely has money, and I'm not saying that you don't either, beautiful soul, okay? But I feel like this person has put in a lot of time and effort into money, okay? And I feel like they would love to actually share their wealth with you, is what I'm hearing, okay, with that. And I feel like, you know, that that has meant a lot to them. I definitely feel too like this person, one of their ways with love language is gift giving. I'm also feeling they're quite good with words, okay? This individual could have a very romantic, almost poetic side. Perhaps somebody here likes poetry too, is what I'm hearing, but or you're going to actually share that, or someone's going to share their affirmations that they wrote. I feel like it's going to be a frank conversation, but I'm seeing like laughter, okay? And I'm seeing like you're both exposing something very deep about yourselves to each other, okay? Because I'm seeing orange energy now too, okay? This is going to be a very sensual, expressive conversation. And sensual does not have to mean sexual, beautiful soul. Sensual, it can be tied in with that, but what it means is you're in all expressive, okay? All of your senses are ignited, okay? Okay, so what other messages do we have for our beautiful souls today, angels? The final messages, okay. Activation, okay, so this is happening. 2, again, 2 is your number today, beautiful soul. The energy of duality, the energy of balance, okay? The energy of like harmonizing those two different aspects in a whole, and that deeper connection with, you know, another, okay? Or for those that don't resonate with twin flame path, or you know, a significant other in any way, this deeper connection with yourself. I always try to have respect for you know, people's differences, everything, but I'm just kind of reading it as the angels are saying. Okay, and stillness there, beautiful. Okay, so I said that freedom. So I'm feeling this card first. This is Martin Luther King Jr., 1963. I have a dream speech. He's standing at the top. So this is like you, beautiful soul, okay? And he's standing erect. He's standing in his power. He can see out over the valley, okay? And he's no longer down in the valley. There's another beautiful channel too. I feel like I'm giving a lot of shots out to channel, but they're all such beautiful channels that have actually taught me, okay, you know, because I gotta pay homage to, you know, those that have taught me, okay, and over the years, channels that I've watched, because they've taught me a lot. The Advancing channel, I believe his name is Monchus, and you know, he talks a lot about, you know, the viewer rising, you know, rising up, awakening up, breaking free from, you know, connections that do not serve you, about how, like, you know, you've been down in the valley, but you're heading to the top. And so that's where I sort of learned to kind of express this in that way. And I'm seeing it like that. You know, you're no longer down at the valley, you're at the top, you're at the pinnacle. You're reaching, because that's the thing with the new beginnings. And I see the mountains there, okay, mountain energy. And now I'm seeing that mountains, okay. I feel like someone here could actually deeply love mountains, okay. I'm seeing Himalayas, I'm seeing I'm hearing that John Denver song, Aspen Snow, okay. Somebody here I feel might like John Denver. I like John Denver quite a bit. But I'm seeing that mountain energy for like grounding, and or somebody might be connected with the Alps, okay, the Appalachians. I'm hearing the White Mountains. Mountains in some way. I feel like mountains in some way are very significant to someone, or it's like, if that's not significant to you anyway, it's like you've reached this momentous moment. Okay, you've scaled that mountain. Mount Everest is maybe perhaps important to somebody, or perhaps somebody that's one of your dreams. You wish to scale Mount Everest. But it feels like, you know, with mountain energy too, like mountains have so much symbolism, like they're stable, they're grounded, they're immovable. Also I'm hearing that the Yeshua quote about like, you know, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Just even a little bit of faith can move mountains. And yeah, I feel like you've come a long way. You're looking back, you can see over the journey, because that's kind of what the Judgment card speaks of us too, and Archangel Jeremiah helps us do too, is like not only release us from these karmic ties and things, and forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiah is one of the archangels for forgiveness, along with Archangel Zadkiel, okay, but Archangel Jeremiah is more present here today. And he's like the archangel of what was I just about to say? Hold on a moment, beautiful, so I have to get my door. Okay, I am back. Unfortunately, I cannot pause this camera on this particular tablet, so forgive me that there for a moment. Yeah, but I was about to say something with the Judgment. What was I about to say? Come along. Oh, yes, life review. Thank you. Thank you, angels, for helping me recall that. Life review. So it's almost like you can see everything that you've gone through in your life, and you see all the effort you've put in, and how you are now free, okay? And you have a dream, and this dream is coming true, and you're making room for that dream, okay? Mountains can also shield and guide us from, you know, harsh winds and some of the elements, okay? So you're being protected as well. That's the energy. I feel like too, for someone here, your divine masculine could be quite physically you know, well built, or yeah, 33 on the timer here. So I'm definitely, when I feel 33 with that master number, I feel Yeshua. I always feel Yeshua with that, with the 33. And 33 is a higher form of 6. Okay, it's the master number of 6. So we're talking about beauty, harmony, deeper relationships here, but it's that Christ consciousness energy with the 33. I'm feeling such mature energy. It's like you just look back and you see how everything connects, everything begins to click. So we have activation here with that 2 energy again. Okay, so this is both you and your twin flame. Humans discovering fire, Africa. So this is like that very ancient primal energy, okay? like origins is what I'm hearing. Like you can see all of your origins. You can see how everything connects. You may be getting past life downloads. You may see that you're actually a starseed or a fairykin and you're not originally from this planet. You're not actually human underneath the human skin, okay? But, you know, with this, it's like, you know, and I'm feeling this fire energy, like kindle the fire, okay? Perhaps connecting with fire today would be beneficial to you in some way, whether a candle, or if you can have a bonfire, if you have a fireplace, or even if it's you know, just something that represents fire. Or if you live in a warmer location, perhaps there is sun out today. Or even if you live in a colder location, you know, if the sun is out. And if it's not out, definitely I feel like, or even just doing like a fire meditation, okay, of some kind. But I feel like this is all being activated within you, and you're being reminded of you know, everything you've done, everything you've been through. And it's like, you know, yeah, because it says a compassionate review of the past. You're forgiving the past, you're releasing the past, you're seeing how the past, you don't live there anymore, and how it is beneficial for the present, okay? The energies are being activated between you. So we have grounded, okay? And forgive me if I don't say this right. Luru, Australia. Okay? So it's like, once again, that massive energy. Okay, and I think I didn't even finish saying about the twin flame. I feel like, you know, your twin flame might actually be very tall or muscular, or just the structure of their body is kind of massive in some way. Now, that doesn't have to apply to everyone, or it could just be that they have, you know, very big energy, okay? But I'm definitely feeling like, okay, or just maybe expansive energy, okay? Or maybe they just seem expansive in some way, or there's something very unique about them, okay, is what I'm hearing. Unique in the way they dress, or just like something catches your eye, okay? But they feel very safe, very grounded, this divine masculine. They feel very secure, and I feel like you will feel very secure with them. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like this grounding energy, this new reality is being grounded in. You know, it almost looks like, once again, like there's a storm is about to happen. But the angels are saying whatever transpires, it's not going to be what you think. It's actually going to be something quite beautiful, because sometimes, you know, we need those storms to clear out that energy. So I feel like even if something seems stormy, that's a separate message that's coming up, but it ties in with what I've said before. It's like, if something feels stormy, okay, or if something looks or feels rocky at first, it's not how you originally will perceive it. It's like, even with storms, like the electricity, lightning actually releases negative ions into the atmosphere and clears the atmosphere. It's like, yeah, once again, like there's this clearing, there's this pouring out of the cup. It's like, but you're grounded regardless, okay? You even when he's flying the kite, it's like he will not get electrocuted. You're like grounded. You're like, I see this like electricity coming down, moving down through your crown. It's like you're going to be electrified, but in a very good way. It's like you're going to be charged up. That's what I'm hearing, like charged up. I feel like your spirit's going to be electrically charged, okay, in some way. So it's like seeing things from a different perspective, because I really feel this energy of laughter, and I just laughed there, okay? It's like this joyful release. And so, like, I feel like you're very grounded, okay? Stillness. So there's this energy of Zen here, and it says that Zen monastery, Japan, okay? And we've got the cherry blossoms there, very beautiful energy. Fragrant, okay? So perhaps, okay, this might make you laugh, but I feel like your divine masculine, divine feminine definitely says, if they are physically around you, I feel like that's going to be something they compliment, that like you smell good, okay? Or they appreciate like your appearance in some way, okay? But yeah, I'm hearing fragrant. I just keep hearing that, okay? Or perhaps they're going to gift you with flowers. I took a moment there to pause, okay? I feel like there's going to be a pause of some kind. I see the moon out there completely full. So once again, I'm feeling this is like a deep emotional connection, and you can feel this in the stillness, okay? So if you do decide to meditate, which I'm hearing would be beneficial, I definitely feel like the angels will give you further guidance during your meditation, okay? Perhaps some of you too are actually, I feel like too for some people you're going to actually psychically smell flowers of some kind, okay? Like something's going to be fragrant. There's going to be like a flower smell, or flowers are definitely your sign today. Any type of flowers at all is what I'm hearing. Okay, but it's like this breath of fresh air, okay? And it's like, oh, yes, 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 that ties in with what I said earlier about the stagnant smell. It's like when you release then it's like there's going to be this almost holy smell. Okay? Holy, like HOLY. Like this very sacred um this very sacred smell, okay? I'm hearing the angels are saying, say this before we close out, somebody connecting with a sacred space, okay, because we have the monastery here, or perhaps somebody enjoys a particular church, or um, I don't know, some type of holy sacred grounds, okay? But I'm also hearing that, ultimately your sacred space is within, okay? Because the heaven within manifests the heaven without. Heaven begins within. And it begins too in the stillness when we give ourselves time to, as well, space, okay, to be still and present with ourselves. Okay, this reminds me of being present. Like I said, it's like you're releasing the past in order to be present. Okay, now I feel like that's coming through clearly. And with the monastery there too, I was hearing words earlier about cleanliness, purification. So perhaps, like I said earlier, something needs tidying up, or I heard a beep outside. Okay, yeah. So something definitely I feel like beautiful soul requires our attention, some type of tidiness, awareness of cleanliness, some type of removal. But I'm definitely feeling like that's definitely going to happen. And this conversation too, I feel like is going to be okay, because blissful is the word that came from my mind, because this scene looks absolutely blissful. It not only looks serene, but it looks fragrant, beautiful, blissful, okay, like a state of bliss. Because when we go into when the monks go into deep states of meditation, they go in like through this bliss state of consciousness, high gamma waves, okay, which are different brainwave states. You have beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. And I know light meditation is like the alpha, that's where your creative insights begin. Beta is like your waking state. Theta is the deeper states of meditation, okay, almost that sense between wakefulness and sleep. Delta is that deep sleep, okay. And then we have gamma waves, which are very high wave states, okay, that definitely major intuitive insights, bliss states even is what I'm hearing. So they have actually done measurements. I believe they've done, did I read, I'm not 100% sure if I'm recalling this correctly, beautiful soul, please forgive me, but I believe they said they did CAT scans or something, and they did some type of, observation of some monks, and they noted gamma waves, okay? So this just looks blissful and transcendent, okay? So I feel like this whole energy going on is like this freedom, and you sense this bliss and this transcendence, and that's how this conversation and this reunion with your twin flame is going to definitely feel. 4343 on the timer there for you, beautiful soul. Okay, so that is the message that I have for you today, and I don't know why this card wished to pop out at me at the end there. So we have 9 of Ariel, your dreams are coming true. It says your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So beautiful things are coming for you. You've got the rainbow for abundance and protection. This almost reminds me of like the victory card in the tarot, the 6 of Wands. As well, this is basically the 9 of the 9 of Pentacles, okay? You've done so much You've put in so much good work, and I know we had the Nine of Pentacles come out in my tarot of... Is it Tarot of the Divine by Yoshio Shitani? Yes. So yeah, and we've got the unicorn there for that purity, like I said, that blissfulness, you know, believing is seen. Okay, once again, like when you believe, when everything begins as a dream, it manifests outward. So there we have your message for today, beautiful soul. Know that all is well. Happy holidays once again, and until next time, bless.